The One Nation leader joins me now. Pauline Hanson, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
This urgency motion this afternoon,
Yeah.
talk us through the reasons behind it.
I think it's very important. One Nation have opposed this net zero right from the very beginning. Get out of the Paris Agreement, get out of net zero. It's destroying our country, the economy. It's destroying the farming sector, the cost of living rising, small businesses going under, industries manufacturing, and the families can't afford the high electricity costs.
And you're moving that urgency motion to put the heat, excuse the pun, but you want to put the pressure on the coalition.
Too right I am.
On the Senate.
That's exactly why I'm doing it. Why do you think the coalition are moving now and they're getting behind it? Yes, you have these people that are opposed to it. Colin Boyce, they've opposed it, and Matt Canavan, they have opposed it, but they've done nothing about it. The last election has shown that One Nation is scooping up some of those conservative votes out there because people are fed up with this net zero, where we're headed, and they've got to counteract that.
Do you think that your move, because it was in the papers at the weekend, but then you've seen Garth Hamilton and others, Liberal members alongside Barnaby Joyce, do you think that it's having an effect already, your pressure on them?
Well, to get rid of net zero, yes, it is, because they've now got a bit of a voice in Barnaby Joyce to stand up to it. But how are the moderates and the progressives in the Liberal Party going to go with this? Remember, this is a coalition, and that's been my job, to actually put pressure on them to go back to their core values. Don't keep thinking you're going to appeal to the moderates or there's the Green voters or the Labor voters. You won't get them on board. We've got to look at the impact it's having on our country, and that's what I've been saying for a long time. Families are suffering because of this. We've paid out about $50 billion in subsidies. We've got international companies coming here and superannuation schemes subsidised by the government, the taxpayers, and then again we're paying higher in electricity costs.
The government looks happy to have the debate, though. They're letting Barnaby Joyce, with the bill, they're letting the debate go on. They look like they're happy to have this discussion.
Because they've got the numbers. They can't do anything about it because they know damn well it won't win in the long run. But let's have the debate. Let the people hear what this is all about. We've never had a real debate on climate change. We've had to follow government policy that has driven this country, the economy, into the ground. We've got 1% emissions when you've got China and India. China doesn't have to adhere to it till 2060, India till 2070. The United States are not signed up to it, and we're selling our raw materials to them, buying back this, and they're growing their economies, and we're destroying ours.
Well, when you look at the House of Reps, though, and the recent election, it looks like quite an endorsement of the government's approach on energy and on climate.
Sorry, disagree with you, because it wasn't the whole thing. They got 35% of the vote, 65% of the populace didn't vote for them. It's only the preference system is why they won the seats. So just because all these issues come up, they don't have a mandate. Sorry. No, they don't. On 35%, they haven't got a mandate. And the public have been misled and lied to with all this. They've been lied to about the nuclear as well. The coalition was slack. They didn't know how to counteract that. They said it was going to cost $600 billion. It wasn't going to cost $600 billion. So there has not been a good campaign to push back on the lies from the Labor. So I'm sorry, they don't have a mandate.
Do you believe that there is a large chunk of the electorate that does want action on climate change?
You have to understand, climate change cannot just come about by our emissions. The populace put out 3% of the 100% of emissions, right? Carbon emissions. You cannot change emissions. 97% comes from the oceans, volcanoes, the soil, everything else. We cannot. You don't tax people and drive them into the ground with the cost of living and standard of living way of life. You can't do that to people.
And if coalition senators don't support your urgency motion this afternoon, what's your message to them?
Well, they're gutless. You know what? They're cowards, because a lot of these people on the floor of Parliament have no understanding, cannot debate you about the climate change. They don't even know anything about it. They're making decisions and voting on it. Everyone should become informed, not only the politicians, but the general public out there. Go and research, understand it. A lot of this, what driving it, is only computer modelling. We were not allowed to refer back to any climate change prior to 1910. So we've been hoodwinked. It's a scam going on. And if we head down this path, what will happen to Australians? You'll be restricted where you travel, where you go, what you eat, and it'll all be based on your carbon emissions.
One Nation leader Pauline Hanson, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.